Hey everyone, in this video I want to try and determine what Bolt Threads actually is as a company. I've not looked at any of the financials yet, well, until making this video. Did not do that for the last two videos. I was just kind of looking through, okay, what are they saying? This was from quite a few years ago, and it seems like from what they've been saying to what's on their website to what is reality isn't quite the same. So I'm going to see the financials to see what's actually going on. It'll be another nerdy video. If you want to get into the details, stay on. If not, maybe wait till the next one. If you go into financials, there's a prospectus, and this is a fascinating document. There's so much information in here. I can't cover it all. I'm going to cover a few things, and it kind of confirms a number of things I've been wondering aloud about in my last videos. First, I'll cover where the product is and where the business is. Then I'll cover what some of the risks are, and then I'll cover what some of the opportunities are. Looks like they have two products on the market that I can find. They have this sunscreen by Freaks of Nature, and they have a shampoo hair product with another partner. First around the business. To date, substantially all of our revenue has been derived, and we expect substantially all our revenue in the foreseeable future to continue to be derived from sales of bee silk. In early 2023, so last year, we made a decision to shift our strategic focus away from Mylo, the leather alternative made from mycelium, and focus exclusively on the commercialization of bee silk. So let's go back to Bolt Threads here. As we've seen in the previous videos, they have three materials which they're talking about. They have Mylo, which is their leather product, their bee silk protein, which right now seems to be the only business they're focusing on. This is a product they can sell to the beauty industry, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then they have Microsilk, which is this silk thread product, and it doesn't look like they're focusing on that at all anymore, at least for the time being. During the fourth quarter of 2023, we entered into a non-binding term sheet with a joint venture partner through which we have the opportunity to monetize our intellectual property, equipment, and inventory related to Mylo. Final terms of the joint venture are still being negotiated. So it looks like business-wise, they're focusing 100% on their efforts of scaling production of the bee silk protein, just selling and marketing that and growing that business. Microsilk is kind of dead in the water for now. Mylo is potentially going to be monetized through a joint venture. Details to come, so we'll see what happens there. Currently, we rely on a single manufacturing partner, Laris Bio, to produce bee silk. During 2023, we sold over 1,700 kilograms of bee silk protein powder produced by Laris Bio. One thing to note about Laris Bio is all their manufacturing is done in India. Looks like we have an office, looks like we have a research and development site, and it looks like we have a manufacturing site further north. Revenue. We derive revenue principally from the sale of our bee silk powder. We recognize revenue when the powder is shipped to customers. They have, looks like, over 4 customers. They're, as of September 30th, 2023, their top 4 customers accounted for 99% of their total revenue. So, limited number of customers account for a material portion of their revenue and may do so for the foreseeable future. So that's where the business is. Now let's look at some of the risks. In the years ended December 31st, 2022 and 21, we incurred losses of 51.7 million and 38.5 million respectively. And in the 9 months ended on September 30th, we incurred a net loss of 50.1 million. As of September 30th, 2023, our accumulated deficit was just under 389 million. Since our inception, we have been engaged primarily in research and development and early stage commercial activities. Because we have a limited history of commercial operations, we operate in a rapidly evolving industry. We cannot be certain that we will generate significant revenue to achieve or even maintain profitability. There's no guarantee that this company is ever going to be profitable. Major risk. Second risk, as of December 31st, after giving effect to the combination of businesses that they did in their SPAC merger, we have estimated principal and interest payments on debt ending at the end of 2024, payments of debt of 1.4 million. If they can't cover that, then there's going to be issues. There's a number of restrictive debt covenants under their Ginkgo note purchase agreement. So Ginkgo Bioworks has been an investor. They actually sold quite a few shares in August. You can see on the SEC filings details of that. I'm not going to go through that, but they're in debt in different ways to Ginkgo Bioworks, and there's a number of restrictive debt covenants. So lots of risks there. The bee silk and future biomaterial products may not achieve market success. Limited experience in marketing and selling bee silk, and if we're unable to gain market acceptance from consumer product companies, then obviously they don't have a business. So those are kind of the risks. There's of course a lot of other risks. It's worth reading this prospectus. It's worth reading the investor presentation. It's worth reading the SEC filings to try and understand the complicated nature of ownership. I'm not going to go through that because there's just too much there for me to cover. Now I want to talk about what the key selling points are, opportunities for this company are. Bolt Threads is a biomaterials platform. They want to transform the high volume consumer goods business. Bolt Threads is currently focused on commercialization of the most market mature and low capital requirement products in their portfolio. From a financial standpoint, in order to manufacture bee silk, Bolt Threads requires a modest operating investment to bring online commercial infrastructure and minimal cash and inventory because of a make-to-order model. So really right now what they need to do and what they're planning to do is to hire and expand their sales team and to expand their supply of bee silk to bring on additional manufacturing capacity. And then of course to continue to work on making the product cheaper. So this is really the opportunity. So currently, the beauty industry relies on silicone elastomers in a vast array of formulations. So the challenge is they leave behind persistent film even after being washed off. This chemistry can clog pores on the human skin, and those same microscopic plastics can clog drains and accrete in the water system. Silicone elastomers wash down drains, add to the accumulating masses of non-biodegradable materials flushed into our environment. This concern has driven manufacturers to search for alternatives and has created political pressure for regulations limiting the use of silicone elastomers. In the face of this, industry has struggled to find substitute ingredients that perform comparably, leaving manufacturers to continue relying on silicone. There's a total of over 390,000 tons of silicone products are sold each year. Collectively, based on industry reports, we estimate that represents over $3.3 billion ingredient industry. The key to bee silk's active benefits is its affinity for water. It's a hydrophilic molecule. When it touches water, it creates a pillow-shaped droplet that can coat skin and hair. This has the potential to allow formulators to enhance the sensory benefits of their products by creating a lightweight but firm film upon application. This film has the potential to provide several benefits, including it helps to create the appearance of firmer, more elastic skin and hair, potentially mitigates the signs of aging, contributes more to better curls, enables silk-like soft feel after washing. Relatively lightweight formulations could have the ability to maintain these effects while minimizing buildup and allowing for even spreadability and quick absorption. Here we can see with color cosmetics the difference on how it wipes off between 1% of biosilk and 5% of silicone elastomer. The makeup stays on. To summarize, this company is focused on one ingredient right now for the beauty industry. They have 2 products on market with 2 partners. Sounds like they have more customers than that, so we should expect to see some more products coming to market. I'm not an expert in the beauty industry at all, but what it seems to me is that this is really a bet on there being a market for replacement for silicone elastomers driven by consumer demand and regulations. As we can see, Unilever and some other companies are definitely moving in this direction. So it's really a matter of, does this product get sold to these large companies, and do they incorporate it into their products in a way where they can make better products? Does it solve that problem for them? If yes, this could go somewhere. If not, probably not much is going to happen. Thanks always for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.